Can someone explain to me why Krispy Kreme is the most important thing in the world? Please. What up, y'all? It's your boy Lemore here, and welcome back to another video. And today, I am going to be going over my personal opinion and my review and some Easter eggs of the Power Rangers 2017 movie. So, to first get started, I really enjoyed this movie. I really did. Maybe because I'm being a little biased, because I have seen all 25 seasons of Power Rangers from Mighty Morphin all the way now to Ninja Steel. My personal three favorites would have to be Dino Thunder, Samurai, and Megaforce, Super Megaforce. Just for the fact that Super Megaforce gives nostalgia. That's about it. The story for Super Megaforce is kind of trash. Ain't gonna lie. But I grew up with watching Power Rangers, so that might be a reason why I really enjoyed this movie, which leads me to my next point. One main kind of gripe I could say about this movie is I'm not too sure the audience that they're trying to give towards this movie, because like the first half towards like the beginning of the third act of this movie is a very mature, more mature take on the Power Rangers franchise as a whole. Like, it's more serious, and there's not many scenes where you see the Power Rangers and the Zords and the suits and all that. That doesn't happen. I mean, that happens like once or twice maybe toward in the second act, but especially in the third act where everything happens, like all the action, that's like mainly, you can tell that that's mainly more geared towards like the younger audience. But I don't know as a whole who this movie is trying to mainly be pushed towards, because I kind of feel like, for me, in my own personal opinion, you won't really enjoy this movie like that if you don't really know the lore of Power Rangers, because there's a lot of things in this movie that will throw like, heck, if you even are just a casual fan, you'll have a good time in this movie. I just feel like if you are like no idea, you had no interest in the show, but you want to go see the movie, I kind of feel like you would be either one, vaguely confused or very confused, two, either too bored, or three, a mixture of both. I mean, heck, maybe you like him, I don't know, but I just feel like I don't really know who this movie is trying to gear towards. So, without further ado, let's jump into this review. So, this is how this is gonna go. I'm gonna talk about non-spoiler stuff first, and I don't know when I'm gonna go into spoilers. I just know that in editing, I'll probably put like sort of notifications on that'll tell you guys about to go into spoilers. But let's jump right into this. So for non-spoiler stuff, I really love the suits. I personally really like the suits. Reason being, I like how it's like a more technological, more like it's more like, it looks like it's technological, futuristic, more like space type feel. It looks cool. I really like the suits. The suits kind of remind me, honestly, of an Iron Man armor. Like, I don't want to say that, but it looks like a mixture of Iron Man, of course Power Rangers, and Transformers. A little bit, gives me a little bit of Transformers vibe too, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, that's cool, and I really like how Zordon was portrayed in this movie. This isn't trailers, I'm not spoiling anything yet. He looks cool, honestly. I like how he's able to move along the wall in the command center. That looks cool. Heck, the command center, I thought, in my own opinion, looked cool. I liked how they morphed. That was really cool. I liked how the thing like crystallized around them. That was pretty dope. What else did I enjoy? I liked how I like Rita Repulsa's costume. Rita Repulsa's costume was very nice. It was a completely different take on the original. I liked her staff and how it had the green power coin in it. Minor spoiler, just saying. It was green. I'm gonna talk about that more later. But yeah, that green power coin in it, which was really cool. I also liked Alpha 5. Alpha 5 was really funny. I enjoyed his character quite a bit. I thought he was gonna be annoying at first, because he was very annoying in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, so I was kind of confused on how they portrayed him in this movie. They gave him personality, like they gave him true personality, and they also gave Zordon true personality, which I really enjoyed. I thought it was pretty cool. So, but now I'm going to move into spoilers. I'm going to talk about some spoilers. So first things first, my favorite Ranger. Yes, I bought a Funko. He was so cool in this movie. The reason I say that is because he had so much backstory on him. I thought that was so cool. Billy was probably not just because he was black, and not just because he was just a nerd, because I actually legitimately enjoyed his character. It was okay. I liked how Billy, he was trying to find I like all the Rangers honestly, but I really liked Billy because of the fact that the state explained him like he was still trying to find who he was. He was for all the Rangers, but especially him. I feel like for him, he had more of a prominent role than any of the other Rangers, to be honest with you, because he was the first Ranger to morph. And I feel like they gave him, outside of Zach, and I'll talk more about all the Rangers also, they gave him the most screen time. I don't remember them showing his family though, because I know they briefly talked about his father, how his father died, which is, because he said his father has been dead for like 7 years, but I liked, they didn't show his family, which I was kind of like, oh, okay, but I really enjoyed his character. I also really liked Jason. Jason was really cool too. Jason didn't get on my nerve. The only Ranger I would say that I had the least, that I really the least cared for was Kimberly. The reason I say that was Kimberly, I didn't really feel bad for her character, honestly, because her character kind of did something stupid, where like she kind of leaked a picture of her friend. So I was kind of like, you kind of deserve getting in trouble for one, and I don't really feel bad for you because of it. But I really liked Trini. Trini was really nice because I really liked her character, and I really got to really care for her character, especially in one of the scenes, the campfire scene. Well, it was a campfire scene. It was all 5 Rangers, and they were all sitting around a campfire, and they were all telling each other about one of themselves because they wanted to. Because leading up to that point, they couldn't morph, because in this movie, the only way the Rangers can morph, because they have to be one in the same mindset. They all have to be connected through their minds. They have to think about one another and this, that, and the other. And they don't have morphers in this movie. They don't have like portable morphers like they do in like every other Power Rangers. I know, I didn't understand that either. But yeah, they don't have morphers in this movie, which kind of threw me off guard, but it was whatever. But yeah, so they were all talking about different secrets and stuff. And Trini is a lesbian, by the way. Trini is the Yellow Ranger, and she's a lesbian, which is cool. I was like, cool, because I like in this Power Rangers, it was diverse in a mug. Like, it was diverse in race, diverse in religions, diverse in sexuality, all that good stuff. It was nice because I also liked in this movie, it was kind of teaching people kind of to, in a way, be themselves, which I like that a lot, because I liked in this movie how, unlike the Power Rangers show, it wasn't all like, remember guys, to be yourself, remember to care about others. Like, no, it was more like subtle, and it was more mature when it came to teaching lessons, just like it was during the fighting sequences. It wasn't like, oh, power sword, super dino mode. Like, no, it wasn't none of that. It was when the Power Rangers had to fight, they had to fight. They weren't worried about the name of their weapons. They weren't worried about the name of the Zords or the Megazord, none of that. No, not once from what I remember did anybody yell out the name of something, which I like, because I thought that gets on my nerves when I watch Power Rangers. I'm like, can't you just fight? Like, I get it's for kids, but like, for real, like, it's whatever though. But I really liked that campfire scene. I also really enjoyed the Go Power Rangers, the one when they were in the Zords and they were charging, and they had the theme from 1995. I thought that was so cool. It was like, that was some serious nostalgia. It was, I really liked that a lot. That was really cool. There was also one scene I wasn't really quite fond of, was the scene when Goldar was being revealed. Because I remember they revealed Goldar's look last year, like late last year, and I didn't even like it back then. Like, I don't like the toy, I don't like his design, but I said it was passable because it kind of made sense. Goldar, man of gold. I mean, the only reason I truly didn't like his design and like his character is because his character didn't have any personality. He didn't talk. He didn't do anything. I'm just like, but the Goldar from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers has personality and he's a true character. The Goldar in this movie was basically just he was like a golden putty. That's all he was. He was just a golden putty. I mean, there's not much more that they could have done. I mean, well, there's a lot more they could have done with him, but he didn't do much in this movie. He was just a golden putty, and I'm just kind of like, that's disappointing. Like he was kind of a disappointing character. I'm just like, okay, well, I mean, it's cool though, and I'm also kind of confused though because this I kind of feel like in this movie they kind of shot themselves in the foot. They kind of messed up a little bit because they made Rita Repulsa the original Green Ranger. I have no problem with them making Zordon the original Red Ranger. That's whatever. There was a whole new set. There was an original set of Power Rangers before the people from Angel Grove. That I don't have an issue with. But making Rita Repulsa the original Green Ranger, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Reason, okay, because here's my thing, right? They made Rita Repulsa the original Green Ranger. She still has the power coin in her staff because at the end of the movie, I think she still has it, I'm not sure, but at the end of the movie, Rita charges towards the Zord and she's basically pimp slapped into space by the Zord. That scene was so funny. I literally laughed out loud in the theater. That part was funny. But she still has her power coin is still inside of her staff. So couldn't she just still morph? Like, couldn't she, you know, gain enough power to be able to morph? Would she really need Tommy Oliver? And then my second statement would be, how would she make a comeback in the second one? Because they already set up for a Power Ranger sequel towards the end of this movie. They already set up a sequel for that because they showed Tommy Oliver, and well, they don't show him, but they show his jacket in the mid-credit scene. And will he become the White Ranger? Question mark. I don't really know. That's one thing I'm definitely kind of confused on. I don't even know if he's gonna be a green. Like, is he going to be the Green Ranger or is he just gonna be a character? Like, I don't know how they're going to do that because I said, how are they gonna make the power coin go from Rita Repulsa to Tommy Oliver? That wouldn't make any sense. I mean, it's not that wouldn't make it. I just don't know. There's just a lot of things that towards the ending and throughout the movie, not a lot, but a few things in the movie they're major though, that kind of took me off guard or didn't make any sense to me. Like I said at the beginning of the video, why was the Zeo Crystal under Krispy Kreme? Why would that is the most purest form of product placement I think I've ever seen in a movie. Like, ever. The thing that can change, that can destroy or create worlds is under a Krispy Kreme. And yeah, they changed what the Zeo Crystal does in the movie. It doesn't morph Rangers in this movie, although it did put the Megazord together. It put all the Zords together to create the Megazord, but it can. I don't know why it was under Krispy Kreme. There were a couple other Easter eggs other than the Zeo Crystal. Actually, that was the way that what the Dino coins did and their shape, meaning that in this movie the Dino coins, they were like a mixture of both the Dino gems, from Power Rangers Dino Thunder, and the Dino coins from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Because when each Ranger picked up their specific color, they glowed, which is something that happened in Power Rangers Dino Thunder. And then in this movie, they also gave the Rangers special abilities like they did in Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Because in this movie, they gave the Rangers super strength and the ability to like super jump, but to like jump like ridiculously high or whatever. That was cool. I mean, I wish it would have given each Ranger specific specific power traits. That would be cool. But hey, it's just nitpicking. That was cool. They also, the name of the streets, another Easter egg towards Dino Thunder, was they had a street called Reefside, and there was also a street of the city from Jungle Fury. I forgot what that name was, but I know that one was towards Jungle Fury. But yeah, overall, I feel like this movie was very, very good. I enjoyed it. I will be trying to see it again, and I am going to get this movie on DVD, Blu-ray, whatever it comes on, and I am going to try to get the other 4 pop figures of the Power Rangers from the movie. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. Tell me what you guys thought about this movie. Tell me if you're a Power Rangers fan, if you think it's stupid, because I did when I was younger a little bit. But yeah, tell me if you guys think it's stupid. Tell me if you enjoyed the movie. Tell me if you enjoyed the series. Tell me if you enjoyed both. I just want to get feedback from you guys. Let me know how y'all feel, and hit that subscribe button, and always come back for more.